Subscribe to the Minor Tech Tips channel, also hit the notification bell to get notified every time I post a video. SSDs are way too faster than an optical hard drive, and it can boost your computer speed up to 10x faster than a normal hard drive. What's up guys, Kushal here, and in this video I have a budget SSD from Kingston. So let's take a closer look at it after the intro. So first, let's talk about the price of this SSD. Well, it is the Kingston A400 240GB SSD, and the normal price of this SSD is 3400 to 3500 rupees, but I got it from Flipkart for 3000 rupees during the Big Billion Day sale. But before that, I ordered a WD 120GB of SSD for 99 rupees from Amazon. But then I changed my mind and ordered this one out, because the speed of a 240GB SSD is always better than a 120GB SSD. Also, you're getting double storage with just paying 1000 rupees extra. So I decided to buy this one. And if you're also interested to buy this one, then I'll put a link in the description from where you can buy it. So the packaging of this SSD is below average, and it looks really cheap. At the front side, it's got the model number, the size details, and it also says that it is compatible with SATA 3 and 2 ports. On the back side, it's got the MRP, which is Rs 10,000, and some product details. And there is nothing fancy about the box. So let's get our SSD out of the box. So as you can see, we have unboxed the SSD, and it does not come with any SATA cable or anything else. It's just the SSD. And the first impression is it is very lightweight. Most probably it would be like 30 to 40 grams. And literally speaking guys, that I have never used a SSD before, so it feels like I'm holding nothing in my hand when I'm holding it in my hands. So with that, you get an idea about the weight. Now let's talk about the build quality. Well, this SSD comes with a matte finish body, which is really good. Although there are many more manufacturers out there which has a better build quality. But comparing to the price point, it is the cheapest SSD you can find in the market. So you should not expect a very good build quality. The SSD is just 7mm thick and it weighs just 40 grams. So I would say the build quality is average. Not that cheap, not that premium either. At the front side, you got the brand logo, which looks kinda good. And on the back side, there is again some product details. And like all the SSDs, it also comes with a SATA port. With that, you can use it as an internal storage or as an external storage. It's all up to you. Talking about the feature, this SSD supports SATA 2, which is also known as 3GBps ports, and SATA 3, which is also known as 6GBps port. Talking about the speed, the company says the read speed of this SSD over a SATA 3 port is up to 500 Mbps. And the write speed is up to 350 Mbps, and it's 10 times faster than an optical drive. So these are just what paperwork says. And now let's do a benchmark of this SSD with Crystal Disk Mark, so you can get a perfect idea about the performance. So as the benchmarking is done, and I hope you get an idea about the actual speed and the performance of this SSD. Also notice that I did the benchmark before installing any OS in it. So it is the true benchmark of this SSD. And if you want me to do a detailed speed test between the SSD and the HDD, like the opening time of the Adobe softwares, Windows booting time, and etc, then you can comment down below. And if we hit 50 likes on this video, then I'll surely make a separate video about it. Wait, the show isn't over yet. Now let me show you that how to install this SSD on your computer. So you need a SATA cable and a SATA power cable. which can be found in your PSU. So just connect the SATA cable on the SSD and connect the other side of the SATA cable to your computer motherboard. Then connect the SATA power cable with the SSD, and lastly put the SSD into your SSD tray. And that's it. Now you just have to install any OS in it and enjoy the speed of SSD. So that was pretty much of it guys. I hope you liked this video, and if you did then drop a like, subscribe to the channel and share this video with everyone else. And I'll see you guys in the next one.